guys, thanks for joining us. This is Don's Graphics. In this tutorial I'll be showing you how to design a beauty art poster using your Pixellab application right now with the help of your Android smartphone. So today we are doing this using Pixellab, and if you are coming across the channel for the first time, please kindly subscribe. All right, so what's going to happen now is we're going to begin the design proper by deleting our default text. Okay, then you want to go to the three dots here on this top right to set your design size. So the size we are using is 1080 by 1280. So pay attention to these values. Okay, we have 1080 by 1280. Okay, so we have this, and we're going to go to background, give it a plain white, and click on stickers here. Once you click on stickers, I will not want you to click on the check mark. Okay, so just click anywhere on the screen to have your sticker. So here is our sticker. We're going to change the color to purple. This is a feminine design. Now there are feminine colors which are associated to this kind of beauty design. Okay, so one of those colors is purple. You can as well choose to use pink. So we are leaving this here, and we are going to copy it. Okay, so let's copy this. As you can see, we have two, so place it somewhere here, make a copy still, reduce this in size, position it here. So just make sure it's dotted around the screen. Okay, then you can go to opacity and reduce the opacities a bit. They should not be all at 100, so make the opacity to be reduced just this way. So we leave it like that for now. I'm going to add it up if necessary. Now we have a model that we're using, but please subscribe to the channel if you are joining us for the very first time. So click on import button here to import the model. So I remove the background using photo room. Why I'm mentioning this is because a couple of you guys are still asking the app I use to remove background of my images. I use photo room. Look at the logo here. This is the logo, photo room. So here we are. Just increase this in size, and gap it up to this end. Then go to color filters. Let's make this image to be vibrant. So this is an important Pixellab trick that can help you to brighten up your images. And just go to color filter, increase the brightness, and step up the saturate the contrast also. So we have brightness and contrast. Click on your check mark, and you can see that the image is very much beautiful now. You can go to layer and you lock this up. So once you're satisfied with all of this, go to your text. Let's bring in the text. Okay, so the name of the brand is Tina. So we have Tina's apostrophe S. I'm not an English teacher though, but I just hope I'm getting this right. So I'm going to change the color of this into the dark purple. Okay, with this one, it's a default purple color on Pixellab. Now go to your font, and we're using a font called the Berkshire Swatch Regular, but you can choose to use any other script or decorative font here. There are no issues. Just size this up. Now once you have this, position it this way neatly. Go to your import button, and I'm going to import this beauty icon. Here we have it. Then let's change the color to same purple. Okay, like I said, it's a feminine design. Now look at where we're going to position this, just to beautify everything up. So we're going to place it just directly above letter N. go to layer and you lock this up. So we're locking everything up. Good. Now once you've succeeded to achieve all of this, okay, let's push it up a bit. Good. You want to go now to new text. So we have Tina's beauty. So we have beauty salon. This should be in capital letters. Then now bring it down here and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notification bell to receive updates when we bring new content. Go to your fonts, and we're using a font called HK Grotex Bold. Change the color of this to black. Let's change the color to black. Then go to font area. Alright, we already gave it that font. Now let's reduce it in size a bit, and let's space it out to about 40. Okay, and bring it down here, and so we leave that just directly below Tina. So I have Tina's beauty salon. Now go to this middle button right here, click on shapes, select a circle, give it same purple color, reduce it in size nicely, and make it smaller. Then position it here. Alright, and after positioning it this way, go to shapes once again, get a new circle, leave it like that. Then let's give this circle a texture. So by now you must have all your beauty elements, and the first texture we are giving is this. Click on the square cropping 1:1 ratio, pull it up and click on your check mark. Then you have something like this. Now position it here neatly. Alright, this way. Then now let's make a copy. Position it this way, go to texture, and this time around we're going to use this. So I'm going to crop this. Neatly. Okay, I just want to crop this section. I just saw this randomly on Pinterest. I fell in love with this. Okay, so we have this. Look at what I'm going to do. I'm going to copy this, position directly below here like so. Then go to texture. Let's give this a completely different texture. So we're using this. Use the same square cropping. Click on your check mark and you're good to go. So we have Tina's beauty salon, and you have the products being displayed right here. Alright, so okay, I would love us to pull this image a little bit to the right. So I'm going to go to this image, click on it. As you click on it, please subscribe. Okay, let's increase the size of this image. Let's make it bigger. Alright, I think this is fair enough. Okay, good. Lock it up. Then copy this text and write our services. Right, let's write our services. What are the services? This should be in capital letters. Subscribe to the channel please, and like this video. Drop your comments. Let's change the color of the text to purple. Click on a check mark. Now remember that we space out this text. So what we're going to do is to go to spacing and undo the spacing. We don't need that spacing here. Just increase this in size further. Okay, good. Something like this. Alright, great. I think we can shift back this image. Okay, so it's occupying a lot of space this way, so let's shift it back. Let's push it up also. Okay, did it. Now we're going to go to text, right? So I have the services. These are the services. Okay, and I'm first of all going to split it into 4. So they do makeup, they do bridals, frontals, accessories, wigging, styling gels, and installation. And most of our ladies in the house will know this. All right, they will know this. So I'm going to crop this into 4. All right, so let's just break this into 4. Since it is 8, let's cut this out. All right, we'll use that later on. So click OK. Now I have this. Go to color, give it same purple. Go to text, and now we're using the HK semi bold legacy for this font. Let's reduce this in size, and as we reduce it in size, go to line spacing and give it a line spacing of about -8. Shift it a little bit to the right, and as we shift it to the right, please subscribe to the channel for yet more other amazing tutorials. Okay, so we're going to copy this so that we can maintain the same font and you know, the spacing and everything. Now we're going to paste back the one we cut out. So I have wigging, styling gels, and installation. So this time around we're going to place it to the right. Okay, then now let's do some adjustments here. Alignment is very important for your designs. Okay, so everything is well in place, and what we're going to do now is to bring in our brush element here. So I'm going to go to my import button to bring in the brush element that we'll be using. So right here with me I have this brush element. I'm just going to crop out this one. Again, I removed the background of these elements using photo room. Okay, so let's go to color and change the color of this to pure white. Now stretch this out, make it bigger, and as you make it bigger, what we're going to do is to rotate this. Okay, rotate this. Now let's place it to the back, send it to back. Okay, and let's just send this to the back of every text. So go to your layer. Okay, first of all, let me show you what we're doing. Go to your layer, click on layer panel here, and as you click on layer, please subscribe. Now there are some 8 dots here, very important. Just pinch and drag on those dots. The element will be moving. So we're moving this brush element just directly above the lady. So you can see where we're positioning this, just directly above the lady. All right, like so. Let's shift it this way. So you have to be careful here the way you rotate this. Right, I think let's reduce this further. Now positioning it this way. Now if you notice, there is a vivid difference. All right, there is a very sharp difference between the color grading here. So those are lens flares, or those, yeah, the lens flares as I can call it. Now those lens flares that we added, we are going to go to layer and check them out. Okay, so we're going to go to layer, hide, try to hide and see. Okay, let's hide which one. Very good. So this one, we don't need it, so I'm going to delete this because I want this section to be completely white so that it can blend perfectly with this brush element. Okay, so let's do the final adjustments on the brush element. I'm going to shift it neatly. Let's reduce this further in size. Oh my goodness, so it went too much. Let's bring it back. Okay, good. So I think we are very good to go now. So I'm going to lock this up. Okay, as you lock this up, now we can copy this lens flare as I was saying. Bring it here now, position it here. Okay, then now let's reduce the opacity. Okay, let's reduce the opacity a bit to about 61, because we actually want the background not to be so blank. Okay, that's why we're doing that. Now go to import, but as you go to import, make sure that you have liked this video by now. Okay, so let's go to import button, and I have this awesome gradient texture with me, or this powerful texture with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to crop it this way to the barest minimum, a very small one, and check it up a bit, and we position it neatly this way. You can stretch it, even stretch it up, so we have something bigger. Okay, good. So remember that I'll be sharing all of these resources with you in the video description. Okay, there are no troubles with that. Now, why do we bring this here? I guess someone can tell me that in the comment section. On the comment section, we need this portion of our design to write the details or the contact details for Tina. So let's lock some of these elements. Now with me here, I have the Instagram icon. I'm actually going to begin with that. I'm just going to crop this out. So I have Instagram icon. Let's change the color to purple. All right, good. And since this background is purple also, it will not make sense if we maintain the color at purple. So what we're going to do is to go to shapes, select a circle, reduce the circle to the barest minimum, to about this, then use position button to place it neatly here. Now click on this icon, reduce it further. All right, then we are going to push it to front so that it can fall on top of this shape. So click on to front, then use position button to centralize it neatly on top of this shape. It's very important. Now after doing that, make sure it's on the middle. All right, just make sure it's perfectly placed. And after doing that, copy this text. So let's copy this text so we can maintain the same font. Go to editing, tap, go to editing and write at Tina. So we have at Tina _ beauty salon. So this is the Instagram handle, Tina _ beauty salon. And as you follow the tutorial, make sure that you have liked this video, guys. Subscribe so that you can even understand the tutorial much better. Now let's reduce the size of this just to about 20. Okay, 20 is too small. We can leave it at 22. Then we shift it a little bit closer. Now make a copy of this circle, because we're going to bring in the WhatsApp contact. It's very important. Now use your relative position to move these elements. So when elements are very small to move with your free hand, you can always use your relative position button to move them faster. The relative position and the position button helps you very much in such cases. Now we're going to place this here. Then what we're going to do is to go to import once again, and let's import the WhatsApp icon. So here we have the WhatsApp icon. Now if you don't love these icons, you can go ahead, search online on Google, or you can use other graphic design websites like FreePic to get PNG WhatsApp icons. Now we're changing the color of this to purple as well. Then now we're going to reduce it in size drastically so that it can fall just directly above this shape. So let's check it out. So here you have to be very cautious. Using your position button will help you a lot to achieve some degree of perfection, because this is a professional beauty salon flyer design with the help of your Pixellab application. And this is brought to you by Don's Graphics. If you are joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe. Now let's put in their WhatsApp contact. It's a random number, so don't bother calling, because this is just for illustrative purposes. Now what we're going to do is to shift this closer to this. All right, then we're going to go to layer. If you look very well, the principle of balance is not maintained because the spacing to the left and to the right is not the same. So we are going to do some finishing touches here. We're going to select the contact details, then we shift it using our position button. Try to make sure that it's somehow centralized. All right, perfect. Now everything is well in place, and at this point it's a wrap on this Tina's Beauty Salon flyer design with their wonderful services that they perform. And this tutorial was brought to you by Don's Graphics. If you are joining us for the first time, please do well to kindly subscribe. But as you go, make sure that you have saved your work as PNG and as Ultra. So right now we're going to save this design as PNG and as Ultra. So it's saving, it's rendering. Now it's saving. Let's check it out, and it's done saving. Okay, so that's it for Tina's Beauty Salon flyer design on Pixellab. Thank you so much for watching. We're hoping to see you in our next tutorial. Subscribe to the channel. God bless you.